much sleep are you?
Oh, well, I'm supposed to get information from a guy for work, and I've been trying to come up with an ethical way of doing that.
What ideas do you have so far?
You know what they say about this place? They serve fair trade.
They are seriously lacking our hipster sisters.
No, this is a spooks camp, like the NSA and FBI and every other suit you haven't heard of. Like they just take a coffee break from duct taping some drug dealer to a chair. Let's it pause with some pending torture for a caffeine run.
I bet they take the coffee back and drink it right in front of the guy. That'd be torture to me.
Eating dog and food is torture to you. Listening to mainstream music is torture for you. I found her. And, well, she's chatting with the barista.
This might be good. Maybe she's over her whole whatever. Maybe she's back to the old her.
You mean the one before her conscience took over?
Sure. I'll meet you there and we'll see what happens.
When I started doing this kind of work, I knew it would be challenging. I mean, I had to give up my name, my family, my personal space. I'm fluent in 4 languages. I spent like a year in training. But I don't prepare for this. How could anybody be prepared for this?
Extracting information?
I'm crazy. Totally crazy. That was the worst they could have done to me, seriously.
Oh.
They weren't drug dealers. I actually have no idea what a drug dealer looks like. That's probably a good thing. I know! Those are feds, or NSA or something. Like Mike Weston, James Bond, Nikita. And those people kill people. But I just tried to sell them fake car insurance. Who doesn't like saving 15% or more, right?
Do you think the NSA will arrest me for trying to sell them fake car insurance? Why are you trying to sell fake car insurance to the NSA?
Well, I saw these suspect dudes downtown watching the library, and I really want to be a spy when I grow up. They seem to have so much fun staring at people all day long.
So why do you think the suspect
I'm gonna go back and spy on them.
You're gonna spy on the NSA.
I heard something about a rival spy organization launching a loop.
YOLO!
So, what'd you get? Oh, a small triple shot latte. Sounds good to me.
You know, you don't have to sacrifice your morals just to stop bad dudes. Just follow that girl's and say, clearly she knows what she's doing and has already surpassed your skills. I mean, you should feel comfortable talking through these decisions with me. There are healthy, moral ways of getting information from someone. You didn't just join up to be challenged. You joined up to make a difference. Don't let that difference be a compromise.
Thank you, Director Jordan. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, what is a good way to get people to share information without?
This is a coffee shop, not a burn notice episode.
I really appreciate it. So with that, I just want to present to you it's a tribute to Debbie Reynolds, and it's they're performing. Ladies, can you help me out? Singing in the rain. You all thought I forgot, didn't you? Shame on you.
Welcome to the show, everyone. We are so excited to be performing for you tonight, especially because this performance is all about the late, great Debbie Reynolds and her performance in the 1952 film, Singing in the Rain.
Set back in the 1920s, this film captured the essence of showbiz at the time.
Because the colorful, witty film is set in 1927, it humorously mocks and imitates the panic surrounding the troubling transitional period. You know, when movies were black and white and had no sound? Yes. Anyway, the transition from silent film to talkies. You know, when movies got sound. Finally! In the dream factory of Hollywood in the late 1920s, as the sound revolution swept through.
In this film, Debbie Reynolds made her acting career debut, and even though she had no dancing experience, she wowed the fans with her dedication to the film. When she was asked to do the film, she pointed out that she had no dancing experience. But Gene Kelly, who co-directed the film and starred as Don Lockwood, said that he could teach her, just as he had done with Frank Sinatra in Anchor's Way in 1945.
Reynolds had been a gymnast, so she wasn't completely unfamiliar with physical movement requiring grace and stamina. Ever the trooper, she buckled down and rehearsed day and night until she could share a dance floor with Gene Kelly and Donald O'Connor without embarrassing herself.
An example of her dedication really took place when, after filming the song Good Morning, Debbie Reynolds had to be carried off to her dressing room because she burst some blood vessels in her feet.
Talk about starting your day off on the wrong foot.
Nevertheless, Debbie Reynolds later stated that she
Learned a lot from Gene Kelly. He's a perfectionist and a disciplinarian. Most exciting director I've ever worked for. And he has a good temper. Every so now and then he would yell at me and make me cry. But it took a lot of patience for him to work with someone who had never danced before. It's amazing that I could keep up with him and Donald O'Connor. Gene Kelly later commented on her work by saying,
"Fortunately, Debbie was as strong as an ox, and she was a great copyist and could pick up the most complicated routines without too much difficulty at the University of Hard Work and Pain."
Overall, the film was a hit and is still very well known today.
So join us now in three of the most commonly known songs from the movie.
Singing in the Rain,
Good Morning,
And All I Do Is Dream of You. And help us to pay tribute to the forever to be remembered and very well accomplished Debbie Reynolds.
oh, Gertrude, get right in it!
So I'm Micah Long. I'm the president of High School Youth Pursuing Excellence, in addition to being a worship leader. And Tim is the Tim Westman is the vice president.
I'm the vice
President of HYPE. And HYPE is a program that CYT has set up. It's a leadership and service development program for ages 14 to 18. And it helps you develop your leadership skills and your service skills. And as I'm looking back on my years in HYPE, I'm thinking about how valuable of an experience it's been for me. Because I've really learned how to interact with people, how to set groups up so that we can get stuff done. And it's been a really good experience, I'd say, friendship-wise as well. Do you have anything else you'd like to add about HYPE? What's been the value for you?
Lots of leadership lessons because it's High School Youth Pursuing Excellence. And it's mainly, I feel like, focused on learning leadership lessons, but it's also got lots of focus on devotions and God. And it's really, I feel it's the core of lots of CYT, especially for the teenagers. Because it gives us something a little bit further than just CYT worship, and it shows us how to develop into what God wants us to be. So I think that's a really cool opportunity.
So we're not just talking about HYPE, just for fun.
Awesome. These kids have been amazing and taken on a really huge challenge. So definitely give it up for them. If you ever disturb peace again, your life shall pay the forfeit. Now all men depart. Capulet, come with me. Montague, come this afternoon. See you guys then. Bye.
Say goodbye to nice boys who come here.
Goodbye, nice boys.
O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is thy enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What Montague? It is nor hand nor foot, nor arm nor face, nor any other part belonging to man. Oh, be some other name.
I take thee at thy word. Call me beloved. Now we do. Baptized. It's what I'll never be lonely.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
I lack their lies, and pearl in thine eye, twinkling of their souls. Look down, O sweet, that I may be concealed.
I would not for the world they saw thee here.
I have night's cloak to hide me from their sight, and but thou love me. My life were better to by their hate. The death throes, I won't see but thy love.
I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Anon, good nurse. Swear on to be true. Stay blessings on I will come.
O dustless night, I have feared being a night. All this is but a dream to flatter and sweet to be substantial.
Three words, dear Romeo, and a good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow. By one thou wilt procure to come to thee. Where in what time wilt thou perform the rite, and all my fortunes output all lay, and send me to my Lord throughout the world. Madam, I come anon, but if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee. Madam, by and by come, to seize thy strife, and lead me to my home. Tomorrow I will send thee.
Survive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
Maria! Maria! Shh! Maria!
Quiet!
Come down.
No!
Maria!
Please, if Bernardo
You
says
got to dance me down.
you soon bring Anita home.
Just for a minute.
I mean, it is not enough.
For an hour.
I cannot.
Forever. Shh! Then I'm coming up.
Maria!
Momentito, Mama.
Maria, Maria.
It is dangerous.
I'm not one of them.
You are, but to me, you are not. Just as I am one of them.
To me, you're all.
Maruka. See ya, vengo, Papa.
His pet name for me.
How like him. You like me.
No, he's like Bernardo, afraid. Imagine being afraid of you.
You see.
I see you.
Maria, seal me.
Maruka.
I cannot stay. Go quickly.
I'm not afraid.
They are strict with me, please.
Good night.
Buenas noches.
I love you.
Yes, yes, hurry. Wait! When will I see you?
Tomorrow.
I work at the bridal shop. Come there.
At sundown.
Yes, good night. Tony! Shh.
Tonight is my last night as a blonde. Again, the fortune teller told Pepe a dark lady was coming into his life.
Also, that's why he's not taking me out after the rumble.
There is not going to be a rumble.
Another fortune teller.
So tell me, where is Chino escorting you tonight after the rumble that is not going to be a rumble?
Chino is exposing me no face. She's just adding it fast. Gracias, Carita.
No, not for you.
Can you keep a secret?
I'm hot for secrets. Tonight is my wedding night. The poor thing is out of her mind.
I am crazy. She might get that. She looks so happy. I do, and I think she's up for something tonight.
I am. I do. I am. What is going on with you?
Maria.
It's Gino.
Maria.
Please. Yes, yes, little bride, we're going.
help us celebrate.
For people who don't know, this is actually what Will proposed to me. A year ago on the banks of this river, I had just met Edward and Sandra, and I knew I wanted to be part of this family.
So before we get to dinner, we have a couple
Yes,
of
good evening. My name is Edward Blue. On behalf of me and my wife Sandra, she's the beautiful one right there, I'd like to welcome y'all to Alabama. Will says I'm not allowed to give a toast. You notice there's no glass in my hand.
Technicality.
Technicality, he says. Will thinks I talk too much, but I would have loved to have a talkative father. My own daddy, he was a farmer, lucky to get 4 words out of him. But one day, he was out in the fields just blathering at length, so he couldn't get a word between me and my mother. But the corn was all ears.
Nice.
On the topic of fatherhood, I have an announcement. After careful consideration, I decided to become a grandfather.
Dad.
Okay. Ladies, it's time to catch the bouquet. Follow me.
Come on, Will.
Why do you have to make everything about you?
I was excited, I got carried away.
You always get carried away. I'm sick of it.
I'm sick of you treating me like a child. What kind of son doesn't let his father get toast at his wedding?
The son whose father does this.
Grow up, Will.
I did. You weren't there. You were never there.
I was building a business.
You were running away.
From what, from you?
From reality. All I got from you are some crazy stories about how awesome you are, and I'm sorry. That is not the man I see.
Maybe you never bothered to look at.
I'm done.
So am I.
Well, look what I found.
What's that?
It's the key to the city. When your father was a teenager, he left in Ashford in search of adventure.
He got to you, didn't he?
Do you know how your mother and father met?
They met in college. Which version did he tell you? There are at least 7 versions of how they met.
This was romantic.
They're all romantic. My father's a romantic. Was the giant in this one?
Yes, Carl.
Okay, so Carl the giant, right? Supposedly my dad's best friend in the world. I've never met the man. I've never seen a picture of him, or a signature even. I'm just afraid my dad will be gone. I'll really never know the truth about his life.
But does it really matter what was true? Your father is telling these stories for a reason. If you understand the story, then you'll understand a man. How many stories are there?
No, I've never counted.
You should. You should make a list.
Okay. Chronologically, first there was the witch. She teaches him, I don't know, not to fear death.
Hey there. What's your concern? Are you scared of hearing one thing new? When you could learn something secret that could help you through. In one return, I can show you counterfeit from true. Life begins when you know how it ends. Yours is no ordinary
this wacky series of misadventures that roughly add up to be the 12 labors of Hercules. But then the winds of fate take him to the Callaway Circus.
Stops when suddenly you see her. Time stops watching what you do. Just like from this moment.
Is it me he sees? I can't be sure if he is staring. Should I try to please or made of yore? My hand is trembling, but in this moment nothing scares me. What's going on?
To see what lies ahead. Am I to see this girl instead?
Maybe I'm bound for something more.
And troubles are abandoned. Time stops the minute she arrives. I see the future in this instant, subversive, sublime. I live forever in this moment. If I could stop time.
He's staring and I feel a chill. I don't know why.
Will, who's Jenny Hill? I know that name.
Oh, that was my dad's girlfriend, back from Ashton, the prettiest, blondest girl in Ashton. What's that?
It's a mortgage for a house in Ashton. Your father co-signed the loan with Jenny Hill.
No, this doesn't make sense. Why would he co-sign a loan with Jenny Hill?
Dad,
Son,
can we talk?
I believe we have permission.
Do the pills help?
Mostly. They got me floating a bit. Not entirely sure what's real.
I know that feeling. Do you know much about icebergs, Dad?
Saw an iceberg once. They were hauling it down to Texas to use for drinking water. Only they didn't know there was an elephant inside. The woolly kind. A mammoth.
Dad!
What?
Try to make a metaphor here.
Well, then you shouldn't have started with the question. People want to answer questions. You should have started with, the thing about icebergs
The thing
is...
about icebergs is, you only see 10% of them. The other 90% is below the water where you can't see it. And that's what it is with you, Dad. I'm only seeing this little bit that sticks above the water.
What, you're only seeing down to my nose, my chin?
I have no idea who you are. Because you've never told me a single fact.
I talk about myself all the time. I tell stories.
Yes, you tell stories, Dad. You make stuff up. And I'm wondering if it's all to conceal something you don't want people to know.
Got it. My secret identity. Superman. Ashton. I grew up there, you know that.
So why do we never visit?
Nothing to
It's
see
not that
there.
far a drive.
Nothing to see.
Dad, I'm about to have a kid of my own here. And it would kill me if he went through his whole life with doubts.
It would kill you, huh? What exactly are you trying to accuse me of?
I'm not. I'm just trying to get a handle.
Handle them as you will. I think we're done talking.
Dad.
Get out!
Close your eyes. I'm right beside you. No goodbyes needed today. Hear what the rain says. No one knows. After the rain, something grows. I don't need a roof to say I love you. I don't need a roof to call you mine. I don't need adventure in some faraway frontier. I don't need a roof to feel you near. All I need is you and you forever. All I feel is true and absolute. I don't need a legal deed to help me play my part. I don't need a roof to hold my heart. Stay with me. Stay with me.
I know about Ashton, Dad. I know what you did. You saved the town and broke a girl's heart. I get why you wouldn't want Mom to know. I do. But what you did was heroic. I made a list of all your stories. There are 36 basic tales with some variations, of course. Some are just jokes. Awful jokes, mostly. But you take the rest, and it's like a myth. An epic tale about a farmer's son from Alabama who wanted to see the world. You never did, though. I did. And I think that's because of you. All this time, I thought you were trying to impress me. You were trying to inspire me. Thank you.
Be the first one to rejoice with the story in your heart. You won't
This is the improv part. 2, no, not 5. All the parents will hurt me. No, not 5. We got 2 songs to go. Rebecca, you're in the middle. Yes, you too, young ones. Come on up.
Thank you.
that it can bring to you. Hope everyone get home safely. And live in love. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you all.